am Shanna Ford, and I am the Executive Director of Reno Main Street. Main Street was initially started to revitalize the dying downtown in the 80s. It's been, Reno Main Street's been in existence since 1988, over a 30-year program. We offer design help, that may be facade help, interior design, beautification on the sidewalks, parklets, things like that. Then we have promotions where we help with retail events and image building for our downtown, and then economic development. And we'll recruit businesses. We want to have retention of our businesses once they come. So we have all kinds of different arms. Recently, the COVID pandemic has stalled the buying process. Our merchants have worked very, very hard on accommodating the new shopping. Online, curbside pickup, they are offering delivery services. Unfortunately, they're down 75% roughly from last year. So, even though it's hard and trying, I have good hopes that things will turn around. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but I believe that there'll be an upswing soon. COVID has pretty much stopped all events in the downtown area. Burger Day, for the first time in 32 years, did not happen. We postponed it to April 30th and May 1st of 2021. And that really is a negative impact on our sales tax revenue, our revenue for our merchants, from restaurants to the hardware stores. I think people can help our downtown businesses by sharing their pages on Facebook, just talking them up with their friends, talking them up with not only friends from inside El Reno, but outside, because so many of them have gone to web pages and they're able to sell their products online. So, you could tell grandma or your aunts or just friends from college to check out this boutique, or check out the feed store, or a restaurant, and just kind of look and see what all they have. People can support El Reno Main Street in many different ways. They can volunteer. They can purchase t-shirts. They can just make donations. We are a 501c3. By supporting the Main Street program, you are supporting our downtown businesses. Our shirts that we have that are for the Main Street program, to be able to go and purchase gift cards from all the local small businesses in the downtown area. And the t-shirt says, behind every small business is a family. And that is what we are. We're a family.
My name is McCrae Putnam, and this is Make It So. And we have fabric of all things for quilting or any other sewing needs. I will have classes. I love to do collage quilting. If you get a picture of that later, my collage, my granddaughter there. I kind of opened a little later than I was hoping, because the town was on lockdown. But once I did open, I did by appointment only, and people came on my website and were able to do curbside pickup. Also, once the CDC decided that I was a business that needed to be open because I sell fabric for people to make masks. So then people could come in as long as it wasn't more than 10 at a time. And then I sanitize after each customer. Great way to support local businesses is to like and follow their Facebook pages, share them when you can. Also shop local. If you can come in and buy your fabric here as opposed to going online and buying it, that's super helpful for us small business owners. My Facebook page is Make It So, and my website is makeitsofabrics.com.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Gahabe, co-owner and licensed esthetician of Touched by Grace, full-service day spa in El Reno, Oklahoma.
Hello, I am Megan Grace, co-owner of Touched by Grace and licensed massage therapist here in El Reno.
We mainly do massage, lash extensions, facials, manicure, pedicure, cupping, dermaplaning,
Did you say waxing?
waxing. It's full service day spa, so any beauty and wellness needs that you might need, we try to service here in El Reno.
We just opened up in January. I think we discussed wasn't even 90 days. And when COVID hit, it had to shut down. They basically just told us to shut down. It was pretty hard. We were all self-employed. And I know a couple of us did try to file for unemployment, and even that was just a mess. It was hard, to get through those 6 weeks. After that we opened up, and El Reno definitely has been pulling through and supporting our business, and it's back
the
to
community has really been there for us.
yeah.
They
I'd say
have-
we're finding a new normal
For sure, yeah. And it seems like people are ready to get back to their lives, and I thought we might be impacted a little harder than we were. I thought I would be the first one to go, honestly, because I'm the lash artist, and I'm more busy now than I have been in my entire career.
We were worried about who would need us when we were able to open back up.
And considered non-essential, and beauty, wellness, it's a luxury. So we weren't sure how things were going to go, and I thought I would definitely be the first one out the door, because I don't have anything as far as wellness, I guess, is therapeutic, which Megan kind of put it in perspective. She was like, honestly, facials are really relaxing.
Yeah.
So that made me feel better, but yeah, it seems like it's going good. Our nail tech is staying really busy. She's staying hooked up.
I mean, we still haven't got the chance to do our grand opening.
Yeah. I mean, it was like we were on a roll, and then it's just like a brick wall.
We have to keep the door locked now.
I feel like that's the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
Is making sure that door's locked and nobody can come in without you noticing. And just, it's odd making sure that people are wearing a mask. We were doing the temperature checks at first, making sure everybody gets a squirt of hand sanitizer. So being on top of the clientele.
Right. And making sure that there were, 10 or less people in here.
That was really nerve-wracking at first.
Right. Because there are 6 contractors that work here. And so, if everybody had a full day, that'd be more than 10 people. Us and then them having their client with us. So we were a little worried about that, but it's all pretty much just taking care of itself.
Worked itself out.
So.
We thought we would have to kind of stagger scheduling, but we haven't had to worry about that. And State Board said if you're close to 10, then just do the best you can anyways. Liking, commenting, sharing on Facebook, just keeping us relevant and keeping our services in the, minds of the community.
I was gonna say that,
and our patrons.
Yeah, just know that we've got it all here in El Reno, and then, just like she said, sharing our Facebook page. Definitely, if you're a client coming in, to check in, let people know you're here.
Yeah.
Give us some reviews. We want to hear some feedback, So,
because not everybody even knows that you can come in and get our services yet.
Yeah.
They don't even realize they were open. So I think just keeping us relevant and on people's mind is one of the big things.
Yeah.
We had stuff set up for an interior designer to come in here. We had so many awesome things planned out for this fall, and then it was like we just hit a brick wall.
just had to
Come to a screeching halt. So. And now we're here all day and barely see each other.
I
We're
know
so busy.
it. I know it. It is awful. We're both so booked. It's almost like we gotta text each other even when we're here.
Yeah, we have to voice text when we leave to make sure that we know what's going on. Hey, we're Touched by Grace. Come see us in downtown El Reno.
We can't wait to have you.
I'm Doug Hornberger, and my wife and I own Haynes Photo and Framing here in downtown El Reno. We've been here since 1981. Man, we frame anything from maps to even old articles out of the newspaper and stuff. We can have mounted and put on, And then we've got molding from $5 a foot to $105 a foot, it's according to how much money you want to spend. But on the framing, we try to tell everybody about how much they're going to spend before either one of us spend any money on it, or at least get close to the cost on it. And we go out and we do passport photos, and we do those instantly, and you leave with them when you come in for passport photos and stuff. So the virus has knocked a lot of our business out of us because we didn't have any sports junior high and high school sports pictures this spring, which keeps us, keeps the doors open and stuff like that. And then we didn't have the prom, and we're supposed to do something with graduation, but school hadn't decided when or exactly how or anything like that. Wednesday, drove to Okarche, had a lady that had brought in an old frame that needed a new liner put in the frame itself, and I delivered it to Okarche. So you got to adapt, and we are getting a little bit more copy work and what have you like that. People bring in old photographs and we'll copy them and stuff like that. But the last decent order we had, it took a month to get it done because my lab was shut down also. Just show up downtown, bring us some old photographs to copy, or come in for a family portrait. We can go out and do it at your house, or we can do it in the studio room or someplace. Since everything's starting to turn green again, it's not a bad time to do it in a park, or even if you got a nice backyard or front yard, it's a good place to do it.
My name is Amanda Meyer, and my business is called Sill. I'm a women's clothing boutique. We have been in business almost 4 years. We opened in October of 2016. We cater to women. We have women's clothing, accessories, shoes. We have sizes from small to 3X, lots of t-shirts, gifty items, and just anything you could ask for women could ask for. COVID-19 has impacted my business in ways we had to close, temporarily close our storefront for about a month. I wasn't able to keep my employees on. I had to temporarily lay them off. We did see a huge decrease in sales, even though I was able to continue my website and online sales. It was a drastic decrease from what we were used to seeing on a month-to-month basis. We have, the changes that we've put into place is we have sanitizing stations throughout the store. If we feel like the store is getting overly crowded, we may ask people to wait outside. Luckily, being a small business in a small town, we haven't seen the need to really monitor the number of people coming in. We just ask people to social distance. We've been staying behind the counter, not necessarily going up and shaking hands and being overly friendly like we like to be. So we just, we're making sure that we are sanitizing in between customers, just taking the extra precautions that we need to take to keep people safe and to keep us safe as well. People can support us by obviously coming in and shopping. We do understand that times are tough. Times are tough for everybody, my family included. If you can't come in and spend money in our store, share our social media, leave us a review, tell your friends, comment on our posts. Any of that helps to get our name out there, make people aware that, we are a business in a small town in downtown El Reno. We love the area that we're in. Just anything, word of mouth is the best. Social media is huge. So just tell your friends. Thank you. My name is Amanda Meyer, and we hope that you'll come shop downtown El Reno.
My name is Linda Moore, and our business is called Chez Kam Variety Incorporated. And we have gifts and diamonds, and we have office supplies and a locksmith on the premises. So we do a lot of different things. Well, the virus caused us to miss 7 weeks of work. However, I will say that we did apply for the payroll loan, and we did get it, and that helped take care of the money for our employees. So that came out good. And we have just had no customers and no money coming in, so that was a blessing. I don't know, we just have a lot of friends that come in. We've had a lot of phone calls, are you okay? Well, they can come in and think of Father's Day, or say, or maybe they're thinking about getting married. You know, we have some beautiful rings for engagement or wedding, and we have some father's gifts. And if you're needing like a locksmith, we have a real good locksmith that does a good job, gets bragged on by people, so we think he does a good job. We're not biased or anything. Hey, my name is Linda Moore, and I'm from JKM, and we would love to have you come to our store, and to El Reno in particular. There's some other good stores here too. We'd love to have you for a customer. Thank you.
My name is Marty Hall. This diner is called Sid's Diner, and it was named after my dad. I named it after my dad. Dad passed away before we could open it. El Reno, Oklahoma, Route 66, the old Chisholm Trail, Highway 81. I don't mean to try to start bragging or boasting. The Food Network picked me number 4 in the nation for hamburgers. So I have people from all over the world stopping because they want to travel Route 66, and we're in some magazines where they recommend people to stop. And like I say, I'm not trying to boast. We stay pretty busy. We have 3 what I call onion burger places, and we've been cooking onion burgers since 1920s. And I was handed the spatula when I was 15 years old, and I've tried to keep them cooking. I handed it to my kids and try to keep this open. I hear a lot of people saying, "Boy, I just miss shaking people's hand or a hug or things like that." But I think something like this, maybe I bring out the goodness sometimes. Cancel Burger Day, and May is my busiest month. You know, graduations and all this stuff that goes on. I've still paid all my bills. I haven't had to lay off anybody, which I'm very thankful. I have 3 ladies that they kind of have some health issues, and they really didn't want to be in here. Since things are kind of settling back down, they've come back to work. I'm 66 years old. I'm supposed to be staying at home and not doing nothing.
My name's Chance Deaton. I'm an attorney here in El Reno at Fogg Law Firm. COVID-19 initially impacted us by, for one thing, the courts shut down, and we had a trial set for the end of April that was obviously canceled. So we just kind of had to shift our focus from short-term things to more long-term planning, and we also had to get used to the reality of not really being able to work in person as often. So we got used to doing more things over the phone or over email with clients or working from home. White-collar businesses and the legal industry in particular is, for one thing, it had an impact on every industry. So if there's less money in a family's pocket where a person was laid off in the oil field, then they can't afford to pay legal fees. That's things like that just kind of aren't on the top of their priorities anymore. And it also impacted us just in terms of not being able to conduct our business face to face with people, because that's typically the way we do things. So we had to adapt to get used to that and to change with the circumstances. Normally we would meet with clients in person, so one of the changes that we made to adapt to COVID-19 is we started offering initial phone conferences or video conferencing if they would rather do that, because for a couple months there we weren't having anybody in our office unless it was just absolutely an emergency. So we were able to cut through that first in-person meeting, and just start doing it on the phone or over video conferencing. Some of the ways that you can support our business is on social media. We have a Facebook page, so you can go there, like us, and keep up with with what's going on here. If you or anybody else you know is needing estate planning, any business planning, family law issues, then we're definitely open for business with that, and we can accommodate your needs however, whether it's video conference meetings or on the phone. Most of the businesses that are in this downtown in particular have been here for a lot of years, and so I don't think it's gonna take more than just this to wipe all these businesses out.
I would love to see businesses come and invest in our downtown. I would love to see like a little grocery store where we can go in and get a soda, go in and get a piece of candy, and been able to shop and get get a carton of milk, get some apples, bananas type grocery store. I'd love to see an ice cream shop. Doesn't have to be real big, just something real small that you would see families just come, walk in, get their ice cream, walk around town, and you become a family in your town. You become good neighbors to one another and become more of a community. There's a difference between a community and a town, and El Reno is a community.